Hey, what's up guys? This is Kimmerman from Kimmerman Gunpla Studio and Merry Christmas to all. Today is December 25, 2024 Christmas season, but now I am busy building Gundam kit since outside is raining. Christmas here in Philippines is not so good. It's raining here. So I got here an interesting kit that caught my interest way back 2022, but now I finally bought one of them, which is the Gundam G04 or the Gundam RX-78-4. And this is the blue one. There's another one like this, which is the RX-78-5, which is much more I like than this, but unfortunately it's difficult to find. So I finally bought this kit here, the Dash 4, which is somehow an interesting kit for me. That's why I bought this. So let's check this kit out and let's see what's inside. So the box here is typically your early 2000 style of box art, since this was released in the year 2003 by Bandai, and this is from the Gundam side story. I'm not familiar with the story or concept within this line, since I only know the Gundam RX-78 Century, which is the Universal Century timeline. So this one are the side stories that I am not familiar with. But anyway, the concept of this model is really nice. It is the depiction of the RX-78 mobile suit, and it has some variation with the design because of this big launcher here, laser launcher, something like that, and some armor, which is it's like your full armor type of RX-78, which is very nice. And the color scheme is somehow the typical, the yellow, the blue, and the white, minus the red color traces here. The side of the box, we can see some poses, which is the front view without the armor, the rear view without the armor, and these are the accessories: the shield, the launcher. It's like the laser launcher, and the shield is collapsible. You can fold it like this, same like your Gundam GP01 series kits or the Alex shield, something like that. Then we got the nicely detailed backpack here, but of course this is somehow I think this is a color separated parts here. I hope so, because I didn't yet check the packages. Then we got here some connector parts for the forearm, which will make the forearm a little buffer compared with the regular RX-78. And the other side of the box, we can see the full gear, battle geared Dash 4. So this is your RX-78-4 wielding the laser launcher. Then in this side here can be placed in the back together with the battery pack for that launcher. And then there are this action pose for, yep, that's the mega beam launcher, not laser launcher, sorry. And there we got two sets of marking. It's like your Dallas Maverick logo there. We got pilot figures, seated pilot figure and this standing pilot figure, and some pictures from the Gundam anime. If we open the box here, we can see the instruction manual, which has the Gundam G04 So it's the Gundam RX-78-4 with some Dallas Maverick-like logo there. And inside the manual, we got the typical early 2000 releases of master grade manuals with some explanation, but unfortunately these are written in Japanese, which I cannot read. Then there we got the parts list, and I'm very happy that all of the parts here are to be used. Nothing to be wasted here except for the polycaps with some 3 pieces that will not be included in the kit. So this is a straightforward manual with some black and white printout from Bandai, and also this Japanese text explanations that I cannot read. The centerfold, we can see some pictures, colored pictures of the Gundam series. There, these are the two RX-78 brothers for me. This is the blue one, the Dash 4, and the Dash 5, which is I much like the Dash 5 due to its red color and the machine gun weapon, which is very nice. Then there we can see the pilot. His name is Roose Castle, and he looks like a bit old man. And there we can see the poster art for this series. We got Roose Castle there, and the pilot of the Dash 5 over there also. So this is the manual, typical early 2000 releases manual. We got the front view and rear view in the back of the manual. The packages here, we got white parts with this wire coated with red coat for the battery pack and the Mega Beam launcher. We got another pack here, second pack with white parts, creamy white part, and this gray parts for the beam rifle. Here we got white parts, and this they call this the polycaps. Then we got blue. I like the blue color, the shade of blue here, just for the armor pieces. We got this gray parts here with the beam saber effect parts, your typical pink, clear pink beam saber effect parts. And we got this orange yellow parts here for the armor pieces. And we got foil stickers, dry transfer, and stickers there, clear stickers. And finally, we got here gray parts for the inner frame and 2 pieces of screws there. As always, let's have a quick runner review before we build the kit. So let's start with the blue part here, which is runner B2. And these are for the armor pieces and the Mega Beam launcher. We got this another blue colored runner for the feet and shield. We got runner B1 here. And this is 2003 runner. So I really like the plastic of the 2003 year because of it's a bit thicker than your early releases for this 2020 era, something like that. And so we got white parts here for runner D1 for the shield and the armor pieces. We got this runner D2 here for some armor parts, gray parts for the inner frame, and this is runner F. We got this multicolored runner here, the yellow, clear, red, and white parts for runner A. Then we got gray parts again for inner frame parts, which is your runner C. Then we got white parts for some armor parts, and this is for the pilot figure, Roose Castle, and This is runner E, runner H for the gun parts, and beam rifle parts, runner G. Then we got polycaps, the polycaps 126 or the PC 126, and finally the beam saber effect parts. And we got here stickers, foil stickers, tri-transfer, and your clear sheet of stickers there. And we got 2 pieces of screws, and don't forget we got here wire for the Mega Beam launcher. So let's take a quick look on the finished product here, and to be honest, I'm not that satisfied with this build, although this is an easy build. But the concept that this is a master grade, of course, given that this is a 2003 release, and mga bagay-bagay noon ay napakasimple lang sa 2003 master grade kits. This is like a high grade. Parang siyang high grade kung i-build kasi wala siyang inner frame. There's no inner frame for this kit, and the build process for this is just like building a 1/100 scale no grade somehow. Between that 1/100 scale no grade and a master grade release for the early 2000s. That's how it feels when you build this. There are screws on both shoulders, but I didn't put the screws because to be honest, hindi naman kailangan talaga lagyan to ng screw eh. Parang ano lang siya, pa-effect lang siya ng Bandai. And hindi naman nakaka-affect sa articulation ng shoulder yung kung hindi mo siya lagyan ng screw. Ang good side lang sa kit na to is beginner friendly, ang daling i-build. So if you're starting on a master grade build, if you're a beginner, I can recommend this to you. But unfortunately, this is the bad side for this kit. The kit is very expensive. If you will look for this kit, especially the red one of this one, the RX-78-4 or the G05 version of this, the sister or the brother unit of this kit, the red one, they are so expensive. Fortunately, I bought this kit about 1,600 plus from 10th Avenue, if I'm not mistaken. And this is very cheap. It's cheap, but in other store, they might sell you this kit for about 4,000 pesos, which is not so recommended. And that's really overpriced. So don't click the bait for those sellers or bite the offer for those sellers because that's so overpriced. But the appearance of this kit is really nice. I really like the color separation for this kit, especially the yellow and the blue combination of the color, and at the same time the gray parts, and the white is not that off-white. This is like a dirty or cream colored white. And as you can see, the accessories here includes a shield. Then at the back we can see the laser cannon here. This big cannon and its battery pack attached on the flap here, on the flap booster, something like that, with this reserved it's like a reserve propeller or gas for the boosters. And there it has also the token beam rifle, the common beam rifle for the RX-78 model kits. So if I'm going to compare this with other kits, let's look side by side with a high grade model here. So this is a big kit, and it towers about 100 or 18 centimeters, 180 millimeters or 18 centimeters in height. it's like your average. This is about the size of the average Gundam model, your RX-78 height master grade models. So let's compare it with side by side to the Kynar model from Acetab Frontier Kynar, which is also 18 centimeters in height. So magkapantay lang sila, di ba? Then side by side with the smaller 1/100 scale kit, which is this one, the Gun Easy. So Gun Easy is of course mga bansot na model from Victory Gundam, because Victory Gundam mobile suits are smaller than your early Universal Century mobile suit. So in the scale for this one, this is very small. It's about the chest level of the RX-78-4. Then let's compare it with the other variant for RX-78, which is the full armor 78 heavy Gundam. So they're about the same height, because ito nga magkakasing laki lang naman yung mga RX-78 lines. And much like the color of this one, because it's brighter, but also in the dark side of or the darker color for this FA78 is for me unique also, because this color brown, choco brown, which is unusual for Gundam model kits to have this kind of color. So they're very nice. This is one of mine, for me, one of my nicest collection for the RX-78 variants. And side by side with this taller master grade, so I have here the Gundam narrative Verka. So this Verka here is tall, of course. The UC kits following those RX-78 models in sa mga Charge Counter Attack and Unicorn model kits, they are larger than the average RX-78 variants. So now let's go to the articulation of this kit. Okay, for the articulation, for me medyo pangit yung kanyang articulation, kasi maraming bagay na nakakapag-hinder sa mga points of movement, especially dito sa may shoulder, kasi yung shoulder niya, it's just like a peg into a polycap like this. Pero ayoko nang alisin kasi medyo and then brittle yung plastic. That's one of my comment for the plastic joints are it's brittle. It's made of ABS, but this copy of mine is for me a bit brittle. I accidentally I almost broke some peg, but fortunately naiwasan ko siya at hindi natuloy yung pagkabali ng peg dito. But anyway, there's still a good movement on this part here. Ayan, okay naman siya. It can rotate 360, but there are parts here na makakapag-hinder sa pag-rotate ng shoulder. And this part here sa kanyang upper arm can rotate like this also. And the elbow, so be careful on this part kasi medyo medyo naglo-loose yung polycap niya dito at manipis yung peg. So be careful when you're bending this, because baka mabali mo accidentally dito. So it can bend up to here. So it can bend up to this side, 45 degrees. But ito yung pinaka gusto ko dito. It can bend also. There's a double bend here on the elbow. May alternative bend siya papuntang ganito. So see, as you can see, it can bend also like this. aside from this. And it can rotate, of course. Kung gusto mo ng super bend ng elbow, you can rotate like this. Ayan. Then, ayan, magkakaroon ng about 90-degree bend. Ayan, something like that. Okay. Or 180-degree bend like this. Okay. And it's very nice. So parang angas niya tingnan kung mag-ano siya, mag-block siya ng mga projectiles or block siya ng attack, di ba? Ganyan. Galing. Then pwede siyang ibalik mo siya dahan-dahan lang, ganyan, kasi manipis yung peg na ito dito sa may elbow, kaya ingat-ingat sa paglalaro. And then sa head niya, simple lang to. Makaka-rotate siya ng 360 degrees pag ganito. Kasi wala namang abala or hindrance para siya lumingon. Okay. Then dito naman sa gun, actually ang pangit ng kamay na to eh. I don't like this kind of hand. I much like the Dalin hands, but I don't see the point even if I replace this with Dalin hands. Hindi niya naman mag-grip ng maayos tong beam rifle. But because the beam rifle handle doesn't have any pegs, and at the same time the structure of the handle is not fitted for a Dalin hand model. But if I'm going to replace it with Dalin hand, yes, it might hold. Dalin hand might hold. But on this kind of hand, hindi siya masyadong pangit na maghawak eh. So hindi siya ganun ka grippy, diba? And then dito sa Canon na to, sorry ha, I will not detach this Canon here. Panoorin nyo na lang yung ibang review na gumawa na pinahawak nila to. But on my kit, hindi niya kayang hawakan ito, promise. This is heavy. The Canon is heavy, even though there's this tawag dito, wiring, guided wire here. This doesn't help at all. Ang tigas niya parang i-bend. I don't know why. To be honest, the wire here is very wala nga yata tong walang wire sa loob eh, kasi parang rubber na lang siya. Yung copy na naibigay sa akin is walang wire sa loob, so it's just a rubbery, yung balat ng wire. So wala talaga yung tingga or tanso sa loob, kaya ang hirap niyang i-mold. So tingnan mo, lumalaban yan eh. So kahit ikabit ko tong Canon dito sa kamay, lumalaban siya, at saka hindi siya makapag-pose ng maayos sa Canon. Kahit anong bend ko na ganun, medyo baduy ang forma niya. So I might just display this guy here with the Canon on this back. So total decoration lang naman niya. And see, I cannot, hindi ko talaga hindi ko maayos dito kasi lumalaban yun eh. And then the waist part, wala naman siyang for me, walang problem sa waist. It can rotate, but unfortunately, if you attach the wire dun sa may bilog dito, yung butas dito sa flap ng kanyang butt, wala na, hindi mahihinder yung kanyang waist rotation. So hanggang ganyan na lang kasi merong hindrance na wire. And here dito sa kanyang skirts, ganyan, pag inangat mo siya, ganyan lang, hollow yung likod ng kanyang front skirt, and also the side skirt. Hollow yung mga ilalim nito since this is a 2003 release, so medyo pangit pa yung mga models nung araw. And here's legs. So this is your traditional ball and socket joints dun sa leg. So hindi rin siya pwedeng umikot. Hindi mo siya walang movement dito. Unlike yung mga newer master grade releases, you can rotate this upper thigh here, this thigh, and here in the legs, ito pala dito pa rin yan, makakasipa siya up to this point. And on the back, hindi na siya makakasipa masyado kasi nahihinder nung flap dito. So hindi gumagalaw yung flap na yan, steady lang yan. Then if you will bend this knee here, so double jointed siya, double bend, can perform double bend but up to this point only. And dito medyo turn off ako sa kanyang ankle dito kasi sobrang sobrang yan, medyo loose, as you can see. Even dito, medyo loose siya. May time nga na tinayo ko siya, nag Michael Jackson siya na moonwalk style na yung nakaganon, ganyan siya. Bigla siyang gumanyan kusa, ganyan. Yan, gumanyan siya. Kasi nga, ang loose lang dito ng ang loose lang ng ankle niya. So, be careful. Yung ball joint na nandito sa ilalim, medyo malikot. Tsaka, magalaw. So when you're trying to pose it on standing pose, just be careful. Medyo i-angulo mo lang ng tama yung paa niya para hindi siya mag Michael Jackson move na ganyan, di ba? Ang pangit po, matutumba na yan. So ganyan lang siya. So again, this is Kimmerman from Kimmerman Gunpla Studio. Thank you very much for watching this not so detailed review, just an honest commentary about this kit. If you want this kit, for me, it's a must buy, but considering the price for other shop, yung nagbebenta ng mga tawag dito, ng overpriced, huwag nyo nang bilhin kasi lugi kayo. Kasi hindi siya yung ka-level talaga ng master grade for mga release today kasi siya, yung mga outdated style na siya ng master grade. But if you're an enthusiast collector, you like really collecting yung mga UC Centuries side story kits, you may do so, you may buy this. But if you can find the cheaper one, so good luck finding this. Anyway, see you next time on my other reviews. It's Kimmerman from Kimmerman Gunpla Studio saying good night. God bless. Thank you.